Hi there, this is the Aussie Fisherman Greg. Last week I started a new thing where I'm going to give out a couple of freebie tips each week, and this week I'm going to talk about making sure that you've got enough petrol each time you go. I know it sounds fairly simple, but there's times where people might have a little short run and they think, oh, there'll be enough fuel in there for the next day. And you know, so my advice is to top up your tank every day when you come home, and top it up for the next trip. And that way, if you've got like a longer trip where you think you might use more than your tank, put another extra tank in, just on the safe side, because you know, like that tip and another one I'm going to give you could make things a lot easier in the long run. So now the other thing is, most of these motors, and majority of motors now, so there is some of the small ones with a pull start, but a lot of motors these days are electric start, and you need a good battery and you need to maintain your battery. And I have my battery in here, and you've got to make sure that the turnbuckles are nice and clean and not corroded, because and make sure they're nipped up nice and tight so the power can get through. A lot of people, well, even myself, now and then I don't even bother lifting this up, and you know, you could get to a stage where the corrosion and that takes over. And another thing too, sometimes your battery, they don't give you a lot of warning when they're going to give in, you know, and everything can be running up fine, and it's happened to me. I've left something on in that dash there and didn't know it was on for a couple of days, and anyway, one time there the battery, it was enough charge in it to start, so I went on my crabbing day, and then halfway around I was trying to show people how my kill switch work, and I pulled the lanyard off and it wouldn't start, and I thought, geez. And I looked in there when I got home. Well, I'll tell you how I solved that problem. There's a marvellous thing you can buy now if you've got a flat battery when you're out fishing and you can't start your motor. These called a jump start, and they're just a little machine that you know, hook up to it and connect it to your battery, and you've got heaps of starts in them too, so they're brilliant. I've only used it once for myself, but I've helped people you know, that have broken down and couldn't get their motor started, and I've hooked up to them and got them going. So they're just a brilliant thing to have as like up the nose of your boat, and make sure you recharge them every whatever. Yeah, so it's probably those three things would be a really good way of you know, helping you not have to get a tow home or sitting up in the creek for a night with mosquitoes and sandflies and stuff like that. So just those three little things, hopefully that'll help you, and next week I'll give you some more tips of how to make fishing you know, a lot more fun and less troublesome. This is Aussie Fisherman signing off.